Hi everybody, and it's Danny with your news Cartridge for Wednesday, September 9th, 2015, and we have urgent news for you today. If you're playing through Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain right now, pause it, because this is needed to know. Do not play mission 29 or 42 with Quiet as your companion. Do not take her along. It will corrupt your save file. Okay? Do not take her. Konami is aware of this issue, and apparently it spans across all platforms, PC and all console included. Quiet is a rather revealing female character who doesn't speak very much, hence the name. And I don't know that much about her. I haven't actually gotten to her yet in the game. I tried to learn as much as I could without giving myself too many spoilers. So that's as best as I can really give you. Konami has said that they deeply apologize and appreciate your patience for further announcements regarding this issue. And as much as I want to get my pitchfork ready and tell everybody else to get their pitchforks ready, it's been out a week, or yeah, about that time. It's been out about a week. Give them a little bit of time to fix these issues. I'm pretty sure they didn't know about they weren't aware of this at launch. So the real issue will be if this takes a long time to fix. If they fix it the next couple of days, it's fine. No need to worry. If it's a month down the line, this is still happening, that's bad. That's when you get your pitchforks ready. The long-awaited sequel to The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, called The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth's trailer has been released, and it looks like this. Just like everything else in the game, it's weird, creepy, and disturbing. It's also probably going to be really super hard and cause me to rage again. I would also like to see some actual gameplay. This trailer doesn't really tell you much. It's a cool little spooky CGI trailer, but we do get a release date of October 30th, just in time for Halloween. Up next, we have another trailer for you, and this is more of what I want to see in a trailer. Tearaway Unfolded takes place in a world made of paper, and I really like the aesthetic appeal to it. Things really do feel like they're made of paper, as well as the concept in general. The game seems to utilize the DualShock 4's touchpad to allow you to do different controls, as well as allowing you a method of drawing things to add things in the game. It's really, really cool. I like that kind of stuff. Tearaway Unfolded is a 3D platformer exclusively for the PS4 and will launch on November 20th. A solution has been resolved for Destiny's upcoming expansion, The Taken King, for last-gen players who are actually on the oldest hardware who can't afford a hard drive upgrade. If you contact Bungie and own a 20GB version of either an Xbox 360 or a PS3, they will actually send you a 32GB flash drive with the update on it. And then you can keep the flash drive and be frustrated because your USB flash drive now has more storage than your console. Yay! In all seriousness, though, this is a really nice gesture for people who just can't afford it, for people who just can't do it. They also say that this is only going to be eligible for people with active and existing accounts. So, also, maybe this is time to upgrade your console. I mean, 20 gigabytes isn't very much. Even a 100 gig hard drive is pretty cheap. Actually, I did some work for you. There's a link to a pretty good Seagate 250 gigabyte hard drive down below. It's just under $40. For it's compatible with both PS3 and the Xbox 360. PS3, it's super simple. One screw, take out the old hard drive, put this one in, reinstall everything. Xbox 360, it's a little bit more complicated because the hard drive has the enclosure and you have to open it up and void some warranties to do that. But let's face it, there's not that many brand new 360s around there with that warranty. So if it's still under warranty, probably shouldn't do this, and I really can't honestly recommend this, but there's a link to it in the description down below. Enjoy 10 times the space for just under the cost of one game. Finally for today, in Monday's game releases, I had announced that a game called Armikrog would be coming out yesterday, on Tuesday. Well, minutes before the game's official launch, it was actually pushed back to September 30th. The game was set to release in July, and then was pushed back to August, pushed back to yesterday, now pushed back to 3 weeks from today. Yeah, does the developer know that they're not supposed to do this, and that this can actually kill their game before anybody's even played it? They do know that it's fine to push it back a couple of months, just as long as they tell everybody, right? They really haven't been telling people until like very last minute on this one. And this has been 3 times now that this game has been pushed back. I mean, it better be worth the trouble, and I don't mind waiting. It's just that the devs are pulling weird stuff like this and just not saying anything and just, oh, well, no, but it comes out later. This is an odd thing to say, but Ubisoft Montreal actually got it right with Rainbow Six Siege. They knew ahead of time that this game was not ready, so they just delayed it longer. Speaking of which, I'm sorry I didn't get the rules for the contest that I'm doing that's coming up on Saturday. I will have that in another video that's posting today. There'll be a link to that down below in the description. Finally, that brings us to tomorrow's game releases. For PC, we have Cross of the Dutchman, Dropsy, Queen's Quest, Tower of Darkness, Otherland, Not Reawakening, and finally, Ravenmark, Scourge of the Estelion, pardon me. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And would you like to hear a Paperboy joke? Never mind. It's terrible.